So the direct player will get 60 seconds to answer the question. So this depends. If the question is, okay, I give you 60 seconds, which is a minute, and you can only take one guess, and I'll explain you how it goes when the buzzer round comes. Right. Let's go to the next rules. Yes, before we get started, I want to give you a disclaimer that we have used some pictures from the internet and other sources for this quiz, and it's only for the purpose of knowledge dissemination, and we don't want to exploit anything commercially or infringe any copyright in this regard. So let's start. Now, the entire quiz is going to be on buzzer. There are 30 questions in this quiz. 30 questions. Each questions carry like this: 20 minus 20 on the first attempt, 10 minus 10 on the second attempt, 5 minus 5 on the third attempt. First person to buzz will be given a chance, followed by the second person and the third person. You can't buzz and say, sir, by mistake I buzzed. If you take the buzz, the first person gets the first chance, failing which it's a second. And if the question has a very complex answer, I may give part points. Clear, guys? Yeah, let's get to the next round, next rules. Yeah. Next slide. So the USP of the quiz, as you would have received from the team yesterday, all the questions will revolve around the concept called smile. So this is a quiz you can take up with a smile. S for science, M for mathematics, I for IT, L for language and literature, E for environment and nature. All these questions will be in various orders. It will not be like first will be in S, next will be in M. It will be a mix. So this is how the quiz has been revolved upon. Got it, guys? Clear? This is the topic. Next. Right. Right. Now, how the buzzer is going to work is I would request Avinash from my team to give the ccg.buzz buzzing site to them in the chat. Can you do that, Avinash? Yes. From my team, everybody would have put something called the ccg.buzz, right? Guys, you can do this two ways, right? This is going to be a buzzer for you throughout the quiz. We will now going to set up a code for this. This code will be throughout the 30 questions. So we are going to test it once. Now, this code never log out of the window. Now you have a code here, Z5NJ. You can see the code, make a note of this. This is only for these 12 people who are going to play throughout this quiz. Now this, how to play judiciously is two ways. You can either have two tabs in your system, right? Like one system you can see and then you can buzz. The buzz is only for the indication that you know the answer. The moment you buzz, it will come in my screen. And I will tell the person, don't shout the answer. If you shout, you will get disqualified. Now, and if you want to play, you can even play with a cell phone for in hand. If you want, you can use that as the buzzing gadget. Got it, guys? Very clear. It's very clear. So shall we have a test of how it works? Right, we are going to show you. See this? We have the buzzer here, right? Sai University National Quiz Finals. Now, put the buzzer and under the name, put your actual name. Put your actual name and under your team, put your city. Put the team, don't put any team name, put your city. Say, for example, Sohan is from Delhi, put Sohan v Delhi. That's it. So once you click on the buzzer, let's do a roll call. This is another roll call. All the 12, once you register here, never go out of this window. This is going to be the window for buzzing throughout the 30 questions. Shall we have one by one to buzz? Avinash, can you take through to the names?
Yes, sir, sure. Okay, so Navya Prakash J.K, can you buzz?
Navya, type your name and team in your city. Please buzz. Navya, are you able to hear us?
I'm entering my name, sir.
Please do fast. Yeah. Everybody don't make any mistakes with respect to your name, because I suppose you have come in the Zoom with your actual name as which you register. Don't put any short names and all. Since you're all from 12th, finished 12th. Yes. Navya Prakash has buzzed. Only when I say buzz, buzz. Good. Thank you, Navya. Next.
Yes, sir. Next, Rohan N. Kankoti is absent.
Okay. Yeah.
So we go with the next person, Sohan V. Can you buzz?
Sohan, we put your name and the city. Yes, thank you, Sohan. We got your buzz.
Yes.
Next.
Next, we have Anish Puja Panda. Can you buzz?
Yes, sir. Before buzzing, just one thing I have to tell you. I am not from Kolkata. I am from Bhubaneswar. Just make that correction.
You are from Bhubaneswar. Okay.
We will make that.
Down and we'll do it.
Sir, I'm Sudhagar, sir. I'm present, sir.
One. Anish, you can buzz. Yes.
Yes.
Next one.
Next, we have Ashwin.
Thank you, Ashwin.
Yes, sir. Next, as Sudhakar is absent, we go
Sir,
with.
I am present, sir. Sudhagar.
Okay.
Sudhakar, please buzz. Did you?
Sudhakar, please buzz.
Thank you, Sudhakar. Sudhir is also buzzed.
Yes, sir. After Sudhakar, Sudhir was in the queue. And after Sudhir, Anjali B. Nair, can you buzz?
Anjali, please buzz. Anjali, are you there? If you don't get a response, I am sorry. This quiz, you cannot participate because this entire quiz goes on buzz. If you don't get your registration on the buzzer, I'm sorry, this entire quiz goes on vain. Anjali, please respond, be attentive. Last call for you, Anjali. Okay, let's wait for Anjali to come back. Next.
Okay, sir. So next we have Sri Charan UM. Sri Charan, yes. Yeah.
Thank you, Sri Charan. Thank you.
Next we have Adarsh Ranjan Nayak, who is absent. So we go with Akash Gorak Dhamane.
Yes. Meenakshi is there. Is anybody called Meenakshi there?
Yes, sir. Meenakshi R.S. She's the next person.
Yeah, Meenakshi, she wants the buzzer link also. Again.
Just
put
one.
Yeah.
1 second, sir. So buzzer link has been sent again, and I'm sending the code once again.
Guys, this is completely a private, only for you guys. Don't share it to anybody because you're not going to be helped in any way. It's going to be a very lightning fast quiz.
Yes, sir. So I have sent the buzzer link and code again for Meenakshi. And Meenakshi, can you buzz?
Sir, could I get a second?
Yeah, sure. And please enter your city name in your team section.
Okay, 1 second.
Meanwhile, Stebin Limson, can you buzz? Okay, great. Next, Rabia R from Trivandrum, can you buzz?
Ramya or Ravya?
Rabia R.
Ravya or please.
I think they are absent. Yeah.
Ravya is absent. Okay. Next.
Yes, sir. Next, Gagan Kadekar from Mumbai. Can you buzz? Gagan Kadekar.
Thank you, Gagan.
Yeah. So Anjali B. Nair not responding, and Meenakshi yet to buzz.
Anjali, why are you not responding? Are you having any issues with the network? Can you ping us privately, Anjali? She's not there, I suppose. Yeah. Okay.
Anjali is not here in the meeting, sir.
Not there. Yes. Okay. Meenakshi has joined. After Meenakshi,
Yes, sir. That's it. That's it. We have 4 people who are either not here in
give
the
them a last call. Last call.
Yes, sir. So here's a last call for Rohan and Kankoti from Bangalore.
Rohan Kamakoti absent.
Last call for Anjali B. Nair from Kozhikode.
Anjali from Kozhikode. Not there. Yes.
Okay, last call for Adarsh Ranjan Nayak from Vishakhapatnam.
Adarsh. Not there.
Not here. Last call for Rabaya R from Trivandrum. Nope, sir. Not here.
Okay. Yes. So before we get started, shall we have the presentation? So this is the buzzing, guys. This is how your entire name has been registered. Please don't log out from this. This is going to be a complete buzzing platform for the entire quiz, right? So we are once again proud to start the Sai University National Quiz in association with the Hindu in School. And how we started this quiz about a few weeks back is from close to 1,000 plus students. There has been 2 layers of elimination, one which happened with each regions where a Microsoft Forms quiz was done. Then you had a quiz in an eliminator. And from there, you guys have come to the top 15, out of which 12 are present today. Phenomenal. Hats off to you. Put your hands together for all the 12 finalists today. Well done, guys. All the best for you. You have come this far. And there is just a very small 30 questions barrier for you, right? To be crowned the national champion of the Sai University National Quiz in association with the Hindu in School and myself, Arvind Rajiv, founder and quizmaster of Exquisite, and my team will be your knowledge partners for the day, right? Any doubts, guys, before I start? Please don't ask me what questions are going to come. Obviously, you're going to see that, but the screen says it all. This is what you're going to get, right? So, and we have some very distinguished members of dignitaries present in this and in this panel, and we will have more people joining in. And please ensure high quality quizzing and decorum from you guys, because there is, assume you are in a stage, right? Because of the pandemic, we are barriered to do this online. Otherwise, this will be a staged finals. So we have ensured that the best quality of virtual quizzing we can give you from this group. So I request you all to play fair, and any concerns, raise it to me, and you will be monitored. So kindly ensure that use your natural intelligence more than your artificial intelligence to crack this quiz. Right, let's start. Before that, let's have a trial, right? Always in cricket, no, you see trials, then all reals, right? So let's have a trial. So name the device that is designed to split a beam of light into 2 sides, sending the paths along the perpendicular paths and then bring them back together. So let's see who has buzzed. Yeah, Sohan has buzzed first. Can you see from the thing? Sohan has buzzed first. Now Sohan will get the first chance. Sohan, can I have Sohan in the spotlight? Can we see him? Sohan, be ready with your answer. Right, let's go to the Zoom and let's have Sohan on the spotlight. Sohan. Okay. Yeah, answer, Sohan. Sohan, we are not able to hear you.
Sir, beam splitter.
What is the answer? Everybody, please mute yourself. I could see some background noises here. Let's wait. Avinash, can you monitor whose noise is this?
Yes, sir. It has been sorted.
Yes. Sohan, what's the answer?
Sir, beam splitter.
Beam splitter. Okay. Ashwin, what's the answer for you?
The beam
Ashwin.
splitter.
Sri Charan, what's your answer?
Beam splitter, sir.
Okay, let's see the answer. So then I will tell you how it goes. Let's see the answer. So it's the interferometer. So in this, if this was a real question, all three got wrong. Got it? So first guy who buzzed, let's see who buzzed it. First, let's have the buzzer. Sohan would have got a minus. What's the pointing, Avinash? Plus 20?
Yes, sir. So Sohan would have gotten minus 20 for the wrong answer. Second
Yes.
person minus 10 and third person minus 5.
Okay, right. Guys, because we're running short of time, I would be giving very short time for you to buzz. Right? Once the buzz is closed, no one can buzz because the purpose of this quiz is to make you answer within a split second. In a real quiz, that's how the buzzer works. More the time, the more the time for you to even try other means. So let's close the buzzer and let's reset it for the next trial question.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yes, so on.
Sir, do we have options, sir?
No, there is no options. It's not,
Okay.
not MCQs.
Okay.
Only one possible answer. Right. So identify the great mathematician and astronomer who discovered an approximation of pi, the value as 3.1416. He is correctly believed that the planets and the moon shine reflected sunlight, that the motion of the stars is due to the Earth's rotation. So who's this person? Let's see who buzzed. So Anish is the first person. Yeah, Anish, what's your answer?
That would be Aryabhatta.
It could be or it is.
Sir, it is Aryabhatta.
Sure,
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Let's see the answer. Yeah, in this case, you would have got a plus 20. Clear, guys? So Avinash, plus 20, minus 20, plus 10, minus 10, plus 5, minus 5. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This entire quiz revolves around the scoring. Last trials for you. Last trials for you. I think you are more. Don't buzz before. Falguni Nair is the founder of this beauty and wellness e-commerce premium platform. Poised to launch its IPO, she recently became India's newest billionaire. What beauty brand did she come up with? Let's see. Let's see who buzzed. Sudhir. Sudhir. Minus,
Sorry, sir, I pressed unknown.
minus 20. If you did this, you would have got a minus 20. If you did this, you would have got a minus 20. Don't buzz and say sorry. It is a national level finals. Anish, what's your answer?
That would be Naika.
What?
Naika.
Naika. Let's see your answer, whether it's right. Yes, you would have got a plus 10. Got it, guys? Clear with the rules? Right. Let's get started with the finals of the Sai University National Quiz 2021 in association with the Hindu in School. Knowledge partner is Exquisite. And I am Arvind Rajiv, the founder and quizmaster who will take you through the day. All the best to all the finalists here. May the best quizzer win. So let's have the first question of the finals. Before that, let me again tell you the rules. All questions will be on buzzer. Don't open your mouth. In case of the question just as a picture, I may even tell orally the question. So don't assume that the picture, for example, I show you a picture of Bill Gates. Don't assume that I'm going to ask who is he. No, It can also be something related to Microsoft too. So please be very careful and don't unnecessarily lose negatives for you. And once buzzed, that's it. A person cannot buzz, get a negative and again buzz. No. Right. That's it. Next, let's get started. Let's get started. First question of the Sai National Quiz. This engineer at Volvo patented X. Can you mute yourself, everybody? Please mute. Lot of disturbances. Rashmi, please mute yourself. Yeah, this engineer at Volvo patented this in 1959. He received a gold medal from the Royal Swedish Academy of Engineering Science in 1995, and in 1999 was inducted into the Automotive Hall of Fame. So my simple question is, what did he invent? I want the perfect invention. Don't just say the keyword. I want the perfect invention which he patented, which has saved over 1 million lives till date. Sohan.
Sir, V-type 3-point safety belt, sir.
I'll give it to you. Beautifully done. 3-pointer seat belt. Beautiful crack. 20 points to Sohan. 3-point seat belt on the world of automobile engineering. Beautifully done. Lovely answer, Sohan. Buzzer has been reset and he starts the account with 20 points. Well done. He has killed the question beautifully. And Avinash from my team will be scoring it to you simultaneously. Avinash, Sohan gets 20.
Yes, sir.
Please make a note. Question number 2, if the buzzer is reset. This significant discovery or find has been recently made at the Kwasang village in the Tibetan plateau. It is said to date back to around 2 lakh years old. What is this significance of this find? So something on record was first discovered. I want a very specific answer, like how Sohan did. Yeah, let's see who buzzed it. Sohan.
Sir, I think it is the highest plateau in the world, sir.
Minus 20 to Sohan. Ashwin.
Sorry, human footprints.
Human footprints. Minus 10 to Ashwin. I'll give you the other person a plus 20 if somebody gets this, and a minus 5 if somebody gets it wrong. Navya, tell me.
Handprints.
Minus 5. Any one more guy for a plus 20? Come on. I'll go back to the question. Stebin has buzzed. Okay, Stebin, tell me.
Sir, footprint of an alien.
Footprint of an alien. Minus 5 again to Stebin. Right, that's it. I'm closing this. Anish, last chance to Anish. Tell me, Anish. I'll give you a plus 10 for this.
Human skeletons.
What?
Human skeletons.
No. Minus 5. Minus 5. That's it, guys. That's it. Too much of chance. Buzzer closed. So nobody got this. Let's see the answer. It's the oldest cave art on record. Art on caves. Cave art. Avinash, are you clear with the scoring? Because I did
Yes, sir.
random.
Yes, sir. I am recording it. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question, buzzer reset. Question 3 on the world of astronomy coming up. On the world of astronomy. This is the Hubble Deep Field, a photo where every dot you see is a galaxy. This was the result when NASA wanted to photograph a particular constitution. Which one is it? So I want you to give me the Latin name. That would do. So let's go to the who buzzed it. Let's see. Navya Prakash.
Ursa Major.
Ursa Major. Lovely answer. Plus 20. Superb cracking. Superb quizzing. Ursa Major is right. Well done. Well done. Next question, Navya gets a plus 20. Buzzer reset. Question 4 in the world of mathematics. This particular word used in mathematics draws its etymology to the Sanskrit word for cord and has an interesting story. So this word was transliterated into Arabic as a meaningless word jibba and was abbreviated as JB. Since Arabic is written with short vowels, it was interpreted as the word jibe, meaning bosom. So what's the good word here? Which when importing Arabic words to Latin, the Latin for bosom was used to this word. The world of mathematics. Right, let's see who buzzed it. 5 more seconds. 5. Okay, Sohan.
Sir, sine.
Sine. Good signs of quizzing. Sine. Sine theta, cos theta, sine theta. Well done. Sohan, plus 20. Good answer, Sohan. Lovely cracking. Sine. Beautiful quizzing. Buzzer reset. Next question coming up. Now, this is I want two answers for this. You have two shapes here. A is a 2D shape, which is the first one on the left with 20 sides. And B is a 3D shape with 20 faces. I would like you to name both to get a full 20 points for you. Both starts with the letter I. I for India. I, and the next letter is, okay, Sohan. Both you need to get. Sohan, I'm going to give you a negative if you don't answer in the next 3 seconds.
Sohan, you are muted.
Sir, A is icosagon.
A is icosagon. Next.
B is icosahedron.
Are you taking a wild guess or just you want to tell something for the sake of telling?
No, sir. B is icosahedron. I'm sure about it.
A is?
Icosagon.
Let's see if he gets a 20 for this. Wow. Fantastic quizzing. Plus 20 to Sohan. Sohan is racing away in this quiz. Well done, Sohan. Great going. Great quizzing.
Thank you, sir.
Great
Thank
quizzing. Buzzer reset. Guys, don't allow Sohan to buzz early, guys. You're in trouble. Please, don't buzz for the sake of buzzing too. Right? Let's have the next question. In the world of mathematics again. So Muhammad ibn Musa al-Khwarizmi is this person, was a renowned mathematician and astronomer who had his major work published in many journals, which widely read math concept was introduced by him. Yes, let's see who gets this. Sudhakar is now having a chance to go.
Algebra.
Algebra is nice. Nicely cracked, Sudhakar from Puducherry. 20 points to you. Well done, Sudhakar. Well done. Good quizzing. Algebra is right. Next question. From the world of English and literature. This blank is a unit of pronunciation having one vowel sound with or without surrounding consonants, forming the whole or a part of a word. For example, there are 2 dash in water and 3 in inferno. Blanks are not indicative. Don't go with the number of letters in the blanks. They are not indicative, but both blanks mean the same, right? What are these words in the world of English and literature as a unit of pronunciation? Let's see who buzzed it. Navya Prakash.
Syllables.
Syllables is right. Lies from the school, old school of quizzing. Well done. Navya Prakash, plus 20. Superb quizzing. Plus 20, Navya Prakash. Good. Syllables is right. Well done. Buzz reset. Next question. on the world of mathematics and day-to-day life. What will be the answer if you multiply all the numbers on a calculator in any order? What will be your answer? Let's see who buzzed this. Akash.
Sir, 0.
Why 0?
Sir, because any number multiplied by 0 is 0.
Sometimes basic mathematics are sometimes nervous to start with, but when you use logic, you get a plus 20. Well done, Akash. Superb answer.
Thank you, sir.
Super, beautifully cracked. In fact, when my team did this question, I muffed it up. Right? I thought it was a very big answer. Beautifully cracked. Beautifully cracked. Some basic math. Let's see the answer. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0, whatever number you put into it. So well done. Nicely done. Sometimes going with some quick-witted logic helps in cracking an answer. Next question on the world of current affairs coming up, and we reset the buzzer now. Go back. Question 9. They're set to spend over $7 billion USD in this company, Amazon Web Services, to build world-class computing infrastructure in the next 15 years. Which country is this? And yes, let's see who gets this. Sudhir. Sudhir, last call. 5, 4, 3.
Sir, USA.
Minus 20 to Sudhir. Navya, minus 20 to Sudhir. Navya.
Auckland.
What?
Auckland.
I want the country. Minus 10. Ashwin.
Sir, New Zealand.
Plus 5. Well done. Plus 5. This is what I was telling my team, whether the quiz will go on for the top 3 who buzzed. Perfect answer from Ashwin to close it. Plus 5. New Zealand is nicely done. New Zealand is nicely done. Now, after the 10th question, we will have the scores. Right? Last question in the first round is split as 10 questions. Let's see the 10th question on the world of technology. This term was coined in 2003 by these 3 people. You have Arn, Blum, and Hopper. And how do we better know completely automated public Turing test, which is otherwise called a reverse Turing test, to tell computers and humans apart? What is this? Let's see who gets this. Navya Prakash.
Captcha entry.
What?
Captcha entry.
Captcha code. I'll give it to you. Captcha code plus 20. Good quizzing. Smart answer. CAPTCHA. Let's go back to the question for you to explain this. Completely automated public Turing test. This is the Captcha code to tell computer humans apart. CAPTCHA. Well done. You gotcha. That's a good one. Let's see the scores before we go on to the next round of 10 questions. Shall we have the scores, Avinash?
Yes, sir. Just a second.
Before that, well done, guys. High quality, high speed quizzing in this highly competitive world of quizzing in the finals of the Sai University National Quiz in association with the Hindu in School, powered by Exquisite. Yes, let's have the scores. Right. Oh, Navya Prakash leading with 45. Well done. Sohan started very well, but still in the lead. Sudhakar, Akash. Well done, Sudhakar and Akash. You still are in the game. Technically speaking, there are 20 questions more to go. 400 points to score. So don't lose heart. So, but you have to be careful. Sai, Charan, Meenakshi, Gagan, I would still say you guys are in the game. Others too, right? Don't unnecessarily buzz for the sake of buzzing. You lose the score. Let's go back and continue the finals. Thank you, Avinash. Yes. Shall we have the screen for question 11 with buzzer reset? Pokhran 2 had to be conducted with utmost secrecy. So much so that our scientists wore army uniforms to avoid any form of suspicion. Dr. Kalam himself assumed another name for himself. What name or the secret name he used for this? Please mute. Sohan, please mute. Who's this? Avinash, can you check?
Yes, sir, I have mute.
Sohan, what's your answer?
Sir, Smiling Buddha.
I never asked the code name of Pokhran. -20, be careful. -20 for Sohan. Anish.
Sir, Prithviraj.
Okay, let's see the answer. Avinash, can we give him?
Yes, sir, I think we can, sir.
Okay, we'll give him +10. Well done, Anish. Good pressure answer, I would say. +10. Major General Prithviraj, well done. Sohan, the mistake you did was, go back to the question. What the mistake you did, Sohan? Tell me.
I got it, sir.
You told the code name of Pokhran.
Yeah.
I wanted his name.
Yeah,
So be careful, Sohan, because you're doing well.
I'm sorry,
Don't
sir.
unnecessarily, no issues, on in the game. Well done. Who got this? Who was the
Anish.
second? Anish. Yeah, well done. Next question in the world of future technology coming up before we, yes, reset the bus. X is a concept that is revolutionizing science, and the abbreviation of X, which is a technological term, incidentally means love in Chinese. Name X, which is a concept. I'll give you a clue. This also a movie by Spielberg in this name. Sohan, you're bust. -20.
Sohan, you are muted. No, sir, actually, he's attempting to speak while muted.
Sohan, please unmute and speak. Sohan,
Sir, AI.
why are you taking so much time, Sohan? This is the last. You need to be very fast because it's instantaneously the answer should come.
Sir?
What's your answer?
Sir, AI.
AI. And what is the Chinese word? How do you link the Chinese word which means love?
Sir, even in Chinese, it's AI only, sir.
A means love.
Yeah.
I'm loving the way you're quizzing. Well done. +20. Sohan, good quizzing. +20. AI, artificial intelligence. AI in Chinese means love. Right? The word in Chinese for love is A. Right? So, question 13 on the world of nature coming up. There are 7 tiers of IUCN's red list. You have the list here. What does EW stand for? Let's see who was bust in this. Yes. What does EW stand for? Yes. Let's see. Sohan.
So extinct in the wild.
Extinct in the wild. Beautifully cracked. +20. Extinct in the wild. Many people get endangered in the wild, extinct in the wild. So it's a very interesting concept where the animals are no longer in the wild. You have some Sumatran rhinos and all, right? Where it's only kept in captivity. Beautifully done. Only the zoos have it, but in the wild, they are no longer there. Nicely answered by Sohan for a +20. Good crack. Next question. Yes. The internet vastly communicates on codes that describe the status of an action. You have the various codes: 404 for error not found, 403 for forbidden. Now my question is, What's the code that's associated with actions completed successfully? This is not actually shown to the user who's in the computer, but the content is loaded in the browser. What's the code? For example, you complete an action. Yes. 404 is error not found. 403 is forbidden. Ashwin.
Sir, 200.
What?
200.
200. What is 200 divided by 10? Come on,
20.
Ashwin.
20, sir.
You get 20. Well done. Nicely done, Ashwin.
Thank you, sir.
Good answer. Good answer. Beautifully cracked. 200 is the answer. Lovely answer this is. These are the codes you see, the common HTML error codes you see. Whereas 200 is okay. That's the description. You never see this because the thing works. Right? You only get to get highlighted of things which are muffing up. So well done. Lovely answer. Next question, question 15, coming up in the world of language along with nature. Before we reset the buzzer. This noun derives its root from the Latin word for holy. It was earlier used in reference to a church or other sacred place where a fugitive was immune by the law of medieval church from arrest. Which word is this? Today, this word means a vast land where you see wild animals and flora and fauna. I'm giving you the clue here. It's totally used. Sudhakar from Puducherry goes for the buzzer.
So sanctuary or sanctus? Sanctus.
I want one word. I want the
Sanctus.
correct. Okay, let's go to the next person who was buzzed. Ashwin.
Sanctus.
Sri Charan. Okay, I'll do one thing.
Sacrosanct, sir.
Sudhakar, I'm giving you another chance for you to better your answer since you first buzzed.
Sanctuary, sir.
I'll give it to you, Sudhakar. I wanted sanctuary. I'll give you 15 points for this. I'll give you 15 points to Sudhakar because I wanted sanctuary. If Ashwin had told it, so the word still has its old definition and an additional definition of being a natural reserve. Got it, Sudhakar? English is a very intriguing language. So you need to know the various synonyms for the word and the meanings it is gets associated with. Next question, question 16. In the world of environment, in eco-friendliness terminology, this term refers to recycling any product so that the recycled product is more valuable than the former product, which you see in the picture on the left. What is this term? The world of eco-friendliness terminology. Let's see who gets this. Anish, tell me.
The reuse.
Reuse. Minus 20, Anish. Minus 20, unfortunately. Stephen, nice to see you buzzing. Tell me.
5 RS.
What do you mean by that?
Reuse, reduce, recycle.
I want a term here. What's the term? Term. Minus, yeah, tell me.
Sir, 5 RS.
No, there's a term for it. Minus 10 to Stephen. Sri Charan, if you give it
Upcycling.
upcycling, I'll give you a plus 15 for it. Sri Charan, it's a tough answer. Upcycling, beautifully cracked. I'll give him a plus 15 since nobody cracked it. Upcycling is the answer. You see how an upcycling is done here in this photo. Famous upcycling includes old shoes and all, right? They use it as flower vase and things like that. Beautifully cracked by Sri Charan. Well done. Good quizzing.
Thank you.
Good quizzing. So next question, again on the world of profession. Which sought after profession has its roots from the Latin word for talent, and if you have talent, you will easily get into Sai University if you are dreaming on this profession. What profession is this which takes from the Latin word for talent? Sudhakar,
Talentum.
profession, minus 20. Ashwin. Ashwin. Ashwin, you're buzzed. You cannot stay muted.
Sir.
Yes, Ashwin, tell me. You want to go back to the question?
Yes, sir. Once again.
You shouldn't do, yeah. I tell you, if you have talent and if you want to go with the sought after profession, your dream place should be Sai University. I'm giving you this clue here.
Sir, profession is
Yes. Minus 10. Minus 10. Yes, let's see who has buzzed third. Sri Charan. Sri Charan.
Sir, engineering professions.
Engineering, huh?
Engineering professions.
I want the profession which comes. Somebody is guiding you. Somebody is guiding you. Please don't take support. Sri Charan. Who is guiding you? I'm hearing the noise. I'm hearing the noise. I'm hearing the noise. Sohan, I'm not giving you any points for this. Sohan, what's your answer?
Soldier, sir.
What?
Soldier, military.
No. No. No negatives for this. Okay.
Sir, for Sri Charan, are there any negatives?
No,
Because
Sohan, Sri Charan, Sohan, no negatives. Okay. Ashwin also remove the negative. Ashwin also remove the negative. Sudhakar. Sudhakar, what was your answer?
Sir, I told talentum, Latin word.
No, you have got the question itself wrong. My question is, what profession comes from this?
Sir, engineering profession.
That's what I wanted. I'll give you a plus 10. Take it. Plus 10 to Sudhakar. Well done, Sudhakar. Beautifully done. Engineer is derived from ingenium. I wanted the profession, talent in Latin. Well done. Plus 10 to Sudhakar. Since I wanted to give you because you buzzed it first. So, well done. Let's go to the next question. Question 18 in the world of English and literature. You see something on the left which is highlighted in the red. Right? This aspect of vocabulary represents what sounds must be produced in order to produce the word correctly. So you see assessment, assessment. What is this called? Let's see who has buzzed it. Meenakshi from Calicut.
Phonetics.
Phonetics is right. Take a plus 20. Beautiful quizzing, Meenakshi. Superb answer.
Thank you.
Phonetics. Lovely. Phonetics, it's called the phonetic notation of the word. Right. A very interesting question on the world of aviation coming up next. In aviation terminology, if you have economy class syndrome, you would be suffering from something. What condition or medical condition is this? I'm giving you a medical condition. Economy class syndrome. Akash Damani.
Sir, fear from sitting in economy class in plane.
Yeah, what medical condition? Go back to the question.
So phobia.
No, minus 20 for you. Minus 20. Yeah. Let's see who's Sohan.
Sir, thrombosis.
Thrombosis. Beautifully done. I'll give you a 15 for this, Sohan. Take a 15 for this. Plus 15 to Sohan. Deep vein thrombosis, where you get always, you don't have legs to free and sit. So you keep sitting with your legs in the same position with the seat, with the belt, and you will get deep vein thrombosis. That's what is called economy class syndrome. Now, question 20. on the world of something everybody has seen. Yes, this verb is originally a Scottish form of an onomatopoeic word used since the 16th century to describe the action of bird pecking and meant to be any poking or thrusting action. Hence, also the use of this verb also means a boxer's straight punch with non-dominant hand. So what is this word which has become so famous in the world of pandemic? It has come to the world of English. I'm giving you, in the world of pandemic, Navya Prakash.
Vaccination.
Vaccination is wrong. Minus 20. Sudhakar.
Cross.
What?
Cross.
Cross. Spell it.
CROSS.
Cross is wrong. Minus 10. I'll give somebody, I'm telling you, in the world of vaccination, everybody got this. That's the clue. For a 10-pointer, anybody going for it? 10 point, everybody got this. Bird pecking. Bird pecking. So something in the world of vaccination. Anish Puja Panda. Yes.
So getting a jab.
Jab is right. I'll give you a 10 point. Well done, Anish. Jab is right. Well done. You had your jab, right? I hope everybody had your jab, guys. At least the first one. Please get vaccinated. That's what this question is for, an awareness quotient. It's called the jab. Well done. After 20 questions, let's see the scores. Avinash, you can present it once it's ready. High octane, scintillating question in this Sai University National Quiz 2021 in association with the Hindu in School. Brilliant quizzing going on. Let's see. Sohan is racing away. He has taken his lead with 75 on the score. Sudhakar with 35, not much difference because all he needs is to get 2 jabs to get a 20-20. Navya Prakash, well done with 25. Meenakshi with 20. Sri Charan, Ashwin, nice to see you guys. Always in the game. Others, gear up fast. Gear up fast. There are still 200 points to score. Just a minute, guys. Yes, guys. Just a minute. We will have the quiz going on. Yes, we'll continue with the quiz. 10 more questions to go. I hope you're enjoying this quiz so far and everybody is having a smile. Right? You could see all questions around smile. Still 200 points to go. 200 points to get in this quiz. 10 more questions to go. Everybody ready? Ready, guys? Yes. Let's get started with question 21 on the world of nature and conservation. Rats have caused a huge loss to the Kavarati Islands, coconut yields and economy. So the Lakshadweep administration in 2019 had recruited some skillful slayers of pesky rats, which have been ravaging its coconut plantations. So my question is, this union territory has recruited these winged assassins who are guarding the coconut plantations and taking a huge control in the rat population. Who are these winged assassins? Sohan V has buzzed.
Sir, barn owls.
Barn owls. What an answer. Plus 20. Wow. Beautifully cracked. Barn owls is right. A nice article from Hindu, which says Lakshadweep Islands have more Kerala barn owls to wrap something from current affairs, always required to crack any quiz. And this is a beautiful article. Please go through that. Next question. Next question, the world of mathematics. This person in picture did a phenomenal feat this young man achieved, which was documented in the Guinness Book of World Records. What mathematical feat did he achieve? This person in picture. So he did something which nobody else have done in a single video message or a recording. Yeah, let's see who buzzed it. Sohan.
So I think he has memorized 70,000 digits of pi, sir.
What are you made up of, Sohan? What did you eat today?
Sir, I have a very good general knowledge because I read because I read yearbooks and I have an avid interest in reading newspapers and also. That's why, sir.
Fantastic quizzing. Sohan, plus 20. Wow, what an answer. What an answer. Since he's reading a lot, he memorized 70,000 digits of pi. The recitation took about 10 hours and was done in presence of numerous witnesses. Well done, Sohan, for a plus 20. Yes, next question, something on environment. What is special about the operations of the Kochi International Airport, making it the only airport in the world at the time of its inauguration to achieve this? Yes, Navya, as
Fully solar powered.
Fully solar powered airport. I will give it to you. More power to you. Plus 20. Well done, Navya Prakash. Nicely cracked. Airport entirely runs on solar power. Lovely quizzing. Something on energies and green energies. Well done. 25th question. The world again on environment. Recently, who released, 24th question, who released air quality guidelines to help countries better understand the situation and its solutions? Very tricky question. The first question of the quiz. Sohan.
Sir, WHO.
The question itself had the answer. Did you notice it? Let's go. The who released. Who only released? Well done. Plus 20. Plus 20. WHO released these safety regulations. Well done, Sohan. Sohan is just creaming his way to the podium. Right, Avinash, after 25 questions, we'll have a score just for people to, yes, an alternate expression, question 25, of milligrams per liter is used in the air pollution parlance. What's this expression that's commonly abbreviated to a 3-letter format? Right, let's see who buzzed it. Meenakshi for a change. Yes, Meenakshi.
ppm, parts per million.
ppm. Beautiful. Points per question for you. 20 points. 20 points to you. Well done, Meenakshi. 20 points to Meenakshi. ppm, parts per million. Let's have the scores now so that let's do a reality check and see if Sohan can be beaten the way he's going. Sorry, Sohan. I just want to see your score now. And Sohan, don't make unnecessary mistakes. You are in the lead. If you are in the lead, you may have negatives too. So be very careful. You're playing tremendously. And others, let's see. Let's strategically play the next 5 questions. Sohan has 135 points. Wow. I think we can ask Sohan to go. Unless others play. Okay. Navya has 45. Navya, still you can have a chance. Right? You still have a chance. Meenakshi, 40. So there's a lot of chance between. Still they have a chance. Why not? You have 100 points, right? To score. If Navya gets all the 5, she can still win. No, go for it, Meenakshi, Navya, Sudhakar. Go for it. Make Sohan sweat. Don't give him easy. Sohan, as you know, will keep buzzing. He reads a lot. We know that. So others play for pride. It's a chance for you to improve your scores. Play for pride. So last 5 questions of the Sai University 2021 National Quiz Final in association with the Hindu in School, powered by Exquisite, on your screen right now. Yes. Mitsubishi in Japanese refer to 3-water chestnut, and the word is used to denote this shape. Think of its logo, Mitsubishi's logo, which is a 7-letter word, which is like a diamond. What shape do you see in this Mitsubishi logo, which is a 7-letter word in the world of mathematics? Navya Prakash.
Rhombus.
Rhombus is right. Lovely answer. Plus 20. Beautifully cracked. Beautifully cracked. Rhombus is right. Plus 20. This is the 3 rhombus logo of Mitsubishi. All the 3 are rhombus. It's the plural, rhombi, rhombus. Well done, Navya Prakash. Good one. Next, in the world of social media, coming up. These special creatures are depicted in Scandinavian folklore and mythology. Their name is thought to have come from the word used in ancient Norse to refer to thieves or monsters. We know them in a completely different sense today. Watch this word. Let's see who gets this. Meenakshi, come on.
Troll.
Troll. You're trolling your way. Troll. Beautifully done. Troll. The word is trolling. Plus 20, Meenakshi. Superb quizzing. Superb quizzing. Sohan is happily waiting for people to. Okay, guys. Tense moments here. 3 more to go. Come on. Human hair is approximately 70 dash, give or take 20 dash, depending on the thickness. Right? This is one of the benchmark lab technology high density circuits. So this is the measurement of unit. Fill in the blanks. Tell me, who gets this? Right, let's see the buzzer. Navya Prakash.
Micron.
Microns, plus 20. Plus 20. Well done. Microns. Beautifully done. Right. Avinash, is there a way to see the score now? Just.
Yes, sir. Sure.
If you don't mind. Now we have 2 more questions. If required, we may have a tiebreaker. Let's see. Brilliant quizzing, guys. Too good. Okay. Navya is slowly taking the. Navya, technically, do you have a chance? Yes. Okay. Meenakshi, Navya, the battle is between you both. Right? You both, unless Sohan muffs it up. I don't think Sohan is out of the buzzer now. You guys made him go out of the buzzer, but don't discount him. There is still a chance. It is anybody's game. Quizzing is not that easy. So you have 2 more questions coming up right in your screen. Thank you, Avinash, for the live scoring. Let's have the buzzer reset. Yeah. Buzzer has been reset. What, according to British Skin Foundation, is the cause for increased number of and eczema cases among school-going children? So let's see who gets this. So there's a lot of skin eczema which has happened off late in the news because of something which the world is witnessing today. Navya Prakash.
Environmental factors.
Environmental
Factors.
example.
Like the viruses.
-20. Navya Prakash. -20. Akash. Akash. You buzzed. Akash, you're buzzing. Tell me the answer.
The pass.
Pass. You can't buzz and say pass here.
Sir,
You can't do this. It's not a school quiz. It's a national final. Take a chance. I'm telling you, something has caused skin eczema because of today, something we use often. Yeah. Tell me, Akash. Akash. Akash, I'd like to give you a -5. Akash, a -5 to you. Okay, let's give Sohan if he gets this. Sohan.
Sir, dermatitis.
Sohan gets a -5. Sohan gets a -5. Sudhakar, I want to give you a chance. I will not give you a negative, Sudhakar.
Sir, washing hands using soaps.
Okay, I'll give it to you, Sudhakar. At least your thinking is right. I'll take a +5 for this, Sudhakar. Take a +5. Ashwin, if you can better the answer, I'll give you another 5 for you. Ashwin.
We're using sanitizers.
+5, Ashwin. Well done. Well done, Ashwin. Ashwin and Sudhakar gets 5 each. The answer is excessive use of sanitizers, which has alcohol, is causing skin eczema. So that's the thing. So nothing to do with environment. Now the last question of the quiz. Before we go to the last question, any formalities I would like to ask the Hindu group who have been of immense support in this tour of the quiz. Thank you, Hindu group. Thank you, Sai University, for the wonderful autonomy you guys given us in this. Thank you, Ramani sir, for your support and blessings. I think it's been an exceptional round of quizzing. We'll have the last question. Shall we do it, Hindu team? Shall we complete it?
Yes, sir. Will you please complete? Then we'll take over to the validity function.
Yes, sir. Last question, guys. Hands on the buzzer. As per Venetian policies in the 1370s, any ship suspected of carrying contagious diseases from plague-stricken countries were made to kept waiting off its port for 40 days, thus bringing a word we got very familiar during the lockdown. Which word? Let's see who buzzed this first. Let's see who buzzed this first. Meenakshi from Calicut.
Quarantine.
Quarantine, +20. Beautiful quizzing. +20, quarantine. What was followed from the ships was followed now in the homes. So let's go back to the question for people who are seeing this quiz. So quarantine was actually those days when the plague was there, the Black Death. It was only ships which used to be the mode of transport. So anybody who came from country to country had to wait at the harbor or the port for 40 days. Only then he was allowed to enter, cross the city. So quarantine came from the Venetian policies. Beautifully done. And before we get to the final scores, I would like to give it to all the participants here. Thank you for your wonderful participation. Let's get started with the valedictory function. And you'll get to know some exciting news with respect to what you guys are going to win. Right. Thank you, sir. It's all yours.
Thanks, Arvind. Can we have the final score on board?
Shall we, sir? Yes, sir. Yeah, Avinash, let's have the final score. Okay, yes, sir. This is it. You can take it up, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Sohan has won the quiz with 130 points. Shall I start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Sohan, well done. Brilliant quizzing. Before we go to Sohan, let's go to the people who were missed it. Let's have Sri Charan. Sri Charan, are you there? I would like to go from bottom.
Yes, sir.
Sri Charan, can we spotlight Sri Charan? If you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Yes, can we see him?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Hi, Sri Charan. Are you guys
Hi.
able to see him, Tagu sir?
No, not visible, Arvind.
1 minute, sir. We are just setting that. 1 minute, sir. Let's have from Sri Charan Ashwin, who did pretty well. Yeah, hi, Sri Charan.
Hi, sir.
Hi, great to have you in this quiz. Well done. You're from which? What are you doing now?
Going to join college, sir.
Which? Okay, you got your admission. What is your future path you have taken?
Astronomy.
Astronomy. Nice. Great. Okay. Well done. Sri Charan, your thoughts on this quiz?
It's excellent quizzing and congrats to Sohan, sir.
Yeah.
Congratulations for Sohan for winning this quiz.
Yeah, great. Congratulations to you too for doing very well. Hope you do more and more quizzing in the years to come. Congratulations. You have been a great quizzer. Well done. Thank you. Yeah. Let's have the next person who finished with. Yeah. Shall we have the scorecard? Can you call up the person, Avinash, to spotlight?
Yes, sir. Meenakshi.
Hi, Meenakshi.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Meenakshi. You're from?
I'm from Calicut.
Calicut. Well done, Meenakshi. You
Thank
did
you,
very
sir.
well. You were in the game. Any words to say about this great initiative by Sai University and Hindu in school?
It has been very exciting to be a part of this quiz and has given an opportunity for all of us to participate. Often we think like after school we won't be able to participate in many quizzes because such opportunities will not be available. But this has been wonderful.
Great quizzing. You have been taken from 1,000 students. You have come to the top 15 today. And you have done extremely well. You can be proud of it. Well done. Well done. All the best for your future endeavors. Yes, all the best. Yeah, let's have the next person, Avinash.
Yes, sir. Next, we have Navya Prakash.
Yes. No, I'm going from below. 1 minute. Wait, I wanted Sri Charan is done, Ashwin is done.
Yes.
Let's have Sudhakar. Let's have
Sudhakar.
Sudhakar. Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir.
Hi, Sudhakar.
Hi, sir.
Hi, Sudhakar. You did pretty well. You did pretty well.
Thank you, sir.
Some of your thoughts of today's quiz, Sudhakar.
Thank you, sir.
How did you find it? Any words to say?
Sir, I found it very difficult for the first time I'm playing the quiz in online, sir.
Okay. So I don't think you found it difficult. Yeah, you come in the top 5.
Sir, I'm a quizzer, sir, but offline quizzer, sir, before pandemic.
Okay, that's how everybody have to evolve, right? Pandemic has given us new avenues to evolve. Well done, Sudhakar.
Thank you, sir.
Superb quizzing. Wish you the very best. Okay, now I'm coming to the top 3. Third guy, the second runner-up, Navya. Navya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Navya.
Hi, sir.
Congrats.
Thank
Brilliant
you.
quizzing. You're from?
I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore. Well done. Well done. What do you want to do? You got
I
your
want to
admission?
production engineering, sir.
Production engineering.
No, sir. Information science.
Oh, very nice. From which university?
AIT College.
Very good. You did tremendously well.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe you could have been more aggressive in the buzzer front, but you never got any. One good thing about the way you buzzed this, you went only things which you were sure of. So
Yes,
well
sir.
done. Well
Thank
done.
you.
All the best. Let's give it to Navya Prakash. Well done, Navya Prakash.
Thank you, sir.
Let's have Meenakshi. I think we have spoken, right?
Yes.
Meenakshi, well done, Meenakshi. The runner-up, superb. Now,
Thank
let's
you,
have
sir.
the champion, the man of the match for today. Sohan. Hi, Sohan. Great
Hi,
to
sir.
have you. Great to have you. You won the quiz. I don't think it was easy for you. You did get a good fight in the mid of the quiz. Any words to share from you?
So yes,
First and foremost, about the great initiative from Sai University and Hindu in school, bringing on the celebration of great quizzes. Yeah.
So yes, sir, this is a very good initiative by Sai University in collaboration with the Hindu, sir. This was a very different and quite unconventional initiative, which was conducted online. So it was quite different, and I appreciate it, sir, that colleges are coming up with such quizzes, sir.
Thank you. You're all very proud bunch of students, because you have some wonderful institutes like Sai University coming up with such novel concepts of engagement in these tough times to ensure that you get the knowledge. The same, I don't think you guys missed the real quizzing. No, it was as good as the real quizzing. Only thing is we are distanced by the pandemic, but the knowledge was in full force.
Yes,
so,
sir.
yes, any more else to say about the quiz? How did you prepare, and how you came prepared? You were so good, flawless.
Sir, I have been reading books on general knowledge since a very young age, sir.
Okay.
I quite update myself with topics like current affairs, technology, language, and I'm quite interested in technology, sir.
So maybe the smile concept, anything about the smile concept helped you?
So yes, sir, this is a very unique initiative, because generally the quizzes which are held are only based on general knowledge and current affairs, but this has a broadened scope of topics covered. So this is quite helpful for us and for the upcoming students who will take up this quiz, sir.
Yes, by seeing the way you quizzed, I think you will give a lot of motivation for the upcoming quizzes too. All the very best. Let's take it to the Hindu group for taking up the next steps and formalities in conducting the valedictory function. Tyagu sir, what is the next step?
Yes, sir. Thanks, Arvind. Thanks for great hosting of this quiz competition.
Pleasure.
I request Avinash to spotlight Mr. K.V. Ramani, Mr. Jamshed Barucha, Mr. Sridhar Arnala. Avinash, will you please spotlight the dignitaries of today's valedictory function?
Yes, sir, sure. May I request the dignitaries to please turn on their videos for spotlighting.
So good evening, sir. Good evening, Mr. Barucha. Welcome to this valedictory function. Good evening, Ramani sir. Welcome. Sir, kindly unmute, sir. Sir, kindly unmute and speak, sir.
Good evening, Tyagu. Good evening, Sridhar. And good evening, Master Arvind.
Namaste, sir.
Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, all. A warm welcome to all. I am Tyagarajan from the Hindu Group of Publications, and I will be moderating this valedictory function of Sai University Quiz 2021. I welcome the dignitaries, Mr. K.V. Ramani, founder and chancellor of Sai University, Dr. Jamshed Barucha, the founding vice chancellor of Sai University, Mr. Sridhar Arnala, vice president, sales and distribution, the Hindu Group of Publications. Good evening, sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Before I hand over the mics to the dignitaries, I just take few minutes in elaborating how we conducted this Sai University National Quiz competition for the first time in a virtual mode. The event had 3 rounds. Like Mr. Arvind mentioned, the event had 3 rounds: preliminaries, qualifiers, and today's finale. All these rounds were executed in virtual mode. Thanks to pandemic, we adapted a new normal. Students who passed out of 12th standard were invited for this competition. We got an encouraging participation of more than 1,000 students for the prelims, which is a written round, and 200 students, approximately 20% of the toppers, have been selected for the qualifiers, which was done again in a virtual mode through an app All the questions were on MCQ model, the qualifiers. Out of these 200 qualifiers, 15 were selected. Unfortunately, 3 have been absent today because of some medical emergency, and 12 have competed for the grand finale, which we witness now. All of these questions are focused on science, mathematics, information and technology, current affairs, and general knowledge. It's a good contest actually. Till the end, even though Sohan almost came to the podium around 25th, 26th question, it's a good fight between Navya and Meenakshi. So congratulations to all the winners. Now I would like to introduce Mr. K.V. Ramani to address the audience. Before that, I just want to give a brief note about him. Mr. K.V. Ramani, founder and chancellor of Sai University, is one of the pioneers who led the efforts to bring India's information technology sector to global prominence. He co-founded the National Association of Software and Service Companies, NASCOM, to assist the growth and development of the IT sector in India. He served as its chairman from 1997 to 1998 and was a member of its executive council for the first 10 years. And again being re-elected by the members 5 times over. He received the Founders Award at NASCOM Silver Jubilee Celebration in 2015 for putting India on the global IT map. Mr. Ramani is currently the chairman and managing director of Digital Holdings Private Limited and the founder and managing trustee of Shirdi Sai Trust. A successful technology entrepreneur, he joined IBM as a graduate engineer in 1970 at a time when very few Indians were part of the IT sector's talent pipeline. Anticipating the advent of the age of technology, he founded a senior communication technology firm called Future Software in 1985. He co-founded Hughes Software Systems, a telecommunication software company in India, as a joint venture with the US firm Hughes Software in 1990. He has been a charter president of the TIE, the Ind-US Entrepreneurs Chennai chapter, and a member of the governing council of Asia Pacific IT industry. Additionally, he has worked for the Department of Electronics as a member of the working group on information technology and chairman of the study team on software development and exports for the 9th 5-year plan during 1996. Between 1988 and 1992, he was the chairperson of the South Panel Southern Region for the Electronics and Computer Software Export Promotion Council. He has been honored by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi for creating the brand of New India as co-founder of NASCOM and for the Sri Sai Baba Sanstha, Shirdi, the inspiration behind his numeric philanthropic initiatives with education and medical services for the underprivileged. Mr. Ramani is driven by the urgent need to create a world-class institution for higher education in India and now steers his philanthropic efforts towards building a global university in India. Welcome, sir. We are eagerly waiting to hear from you.
Thank you, Tiago. Good evening to Professor Barucha, our founding Vice Chancellor, Mr. Sridhar Nala and Tiago, and Mr. Arvind Rajiv, the quiz master, for an outstanding program today. First of all, I must say my thanks to the Hindu team for putting together a very innovative and very exciting quiz contest for young minds on an all-India basis using the virtual platform. I'm sure it's the kind of interesting for them. Also, a monotony from the lock-ins at home and away from the daily chores of routine to get into intellectual activity on an online platform. So thank you very much, Sridhar and Tiago, and of course, the rest of the members of your team. Many of them I cannot mention here. Great contribution. Thank you, sir, from Sai University. Secondly, of course, I want to say thanks to our quiz master, Arvind Rajiv. Your quizzing was not only interesting, but it's quite exciting. I could see that you were almost like getting down to the age group of the participants and getting involved in the quiz yourself. You were as excited as the participants. At some point of time, I was wondering whether you're one of the participants or you're the quiz master.
Thank you,
and the questions were very well prepared, covered wide-ranging subjects. And I think in the modern world, you make sure the way the question was designed between the Hindu and you, that it didn't give enough time for all our youngsters and bright and intelligent students to quickly Google the answer and reply. That was a brilliant design concept of the quiz. To see, you didn't even give them 3 seconds response time to, source outside. And I think these participants very clearly did not belong to that genre of people. They were quite intelligent, hardworking, and committed to the contest, to the quizzing. And therefore, I think it's thank you very much once again for designing the quiz and conducting it very well from 1,000 people to this last annual round of 15, the buzzer round of 15. Thank you, everyone. And of course, most importantly, I want to thank first all the participants in the quiz round. More than 1,000 students who participated from all over India and all corners of the world. Some of them, I believe, were also from abroad in the early rounds. So participated enthusiastically in different formats of the quiz. It was not one format of quiz, it was some form, it was, I think, spanned 3 formats of quizzing. And the most exciting part of the quizzing was today's buzzer round, which I've been there from the beginning till now. I can tell you one thing. It was an amazing quiz, and I got one question right. And I think, Arvind, you would have given me 20 points and that would put me somewhere in the rank 6th or 7th or 8th, I think. I'm not too sure. So it shows how much further ahead our students are in the current context of the general knowledge, technical knowledge, and also communication, etc., other skills. It's really, truly amazing. We always believe that the younger generation is smarter, more intelligent, more committed, more hardworking, and will soon be more successful in whatever they pursue. And today was an example to see it really in action. I've seen many quizzes, but this quiz was unique for its format, content, the participants, and the nature being on an online platform. So my special thanks and congratulations to all the participants. And my last special word to the finalists who came to the round today. I think the quizzing today was outstanding. And I think the first top 3, Sohan was brilliant. And I'm sure the others were equally brilliant. I could not remember the other names as well as I do. Navya and Meenakshi and others were super. I can say that some of them did not answer any question. I wonder if they had any problem with their internet connection, which is a downside to this online quizzing. But all of you truly were outstanding today. That very fact that you come from 1,000 participants to 15 participants shows that what you're capable of. And I think if you should continue with this interest that you have, I'm sure that you'll be a great success in life in whatever you pursue. And my best wishes to each one of you to say that choose your path carefully, continue to be committed, continue to engage yourself deeply into whatever you believe in, whatever you want to become, and then you'll be a huge success. And my best wishes to all the 15 participants in the quiz program today. And before that, I must do the few words. I must talk a few words about Sai University, which is and the former chancellor that I'm sitting in this year. So I must talk about the university. Sai University is a state private university started in Chennai. This is the first cohort, 2021. Last year, we had a postgraduate program called Daksha Fellowship. That's for postgraduate lawyers. This year, we opened up admissions for undergraduate students who completed their +2 in 2021. That's, I assume that all of the people who have participated in the quiz today. That our vision is to become a globally eminent university. I don't know if many of you know what is it to be. You're all too young to understand what I'm saying, but you're bright enough to fathom what I'm saying. The fact that after 75 years of independence, India does not have a world-class university in the top 100 is what triggered us to start Sai University. If you take, there are 2 global rankings. One is called Times ranking, Times International ranking, that is, And there is another ranking called QS ranking. If you take these two rankings, in the top 100 universities in the world, there's not a single university appearing from India. The best of our institutions, IITs, come between 125 to 150 on a total ranking base. Individual subject ranking, they may be higher. On research ranking, they may be higher, but total ranking by Times International and QS, there's not even one university in the top 100. Some top names and private universities are between 200 and 300, and several of the Indian universities are beyond 600 and 700. So this brings a question to say, why is not India having a world-class university? And therefore, the vision of Sai University to bring a world-class university in India. And today we find there's another trend that because of quality of higher education not being perhaps comparable to the developed nations, some of our students have been going abroad for postgraduate education in the past. And the recent trend is some of them have started going for undergraduate education for Western countries. So we believe that in order for us to retain the talent of this country, we need to make sure that they have enough opportunity to study in India in world-class institutions. We need to provide them challenging environment in which to accomplish themselves and become role models for future batches of students to say India produces world-class institutions and world-class students, not only in studies, but in research and faculty, teaching, academics in all ways. And that is the vision which Sai University has been started, to benefit Indian students to get world-class education in India. That's the main purpose. And of course, being the first year, we are offering two undergraduate programs, one undergraduate program in liberal arts and sciences, and request our founding Vice Chancellor, Professor Barucha, to talk more about it, as the subject is deeply academic. That liberal arts and sciences is a 3-year plus 1-year program in undergraduate education. And the second undergraduate program we are having this year is a 4-year BTech program in computing and data sciences. Computing and data sciences, a combination of two subjects. The whole concept of Sai University involves multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary education, which is almost the standard in international universities. We believe that Indian universities have a very narrow, siloed approach, very standard packaged offerings for students. So if you take physics, you need to take chemistry and mathematics. If you take economics, you need to take psychology and statistics. You don't get to see the subjects that you want. You don't get to see a combination of subjects that you want to study away from one branch. So Sai University multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary approach to designing the curriculum and the courses, which more of it will be taught by Professor Barucha, gives you an opportunity to study in multiple disciplines in one degree. For example, you could do a computer science major, you could do a music minor, you could do maybe an economics minor or a sports minor. If you do a computer science major and a music minor, you might end up pursuing a career as in digital music. We also believe in not only studies, we also believe that students have to have expertise in research. So Professor Barucha has designed a curriculum which has a lot of experiential learning by hands-on doing. For the year 1, we're starting with the robotics lab for the undergrad students, even in the very first year, just so that students not just sit and listen to a lecture, but they learn by doing hands-on things themselves. And most importantly, the students will have an opportunity to choose their majors and minors across all disciplines. Although we are having only 2 disciplines now, in progressive years to come, we're going to be starting schools in management, we're going to have schools in science and technology, we're going to have engineering schools, we're going to have med schools. So all of these schools are coming one after the other. In the next 7 years, will be a fully fledged university. The university campus is just outside Chennai. in 105 acres of land, which is about 35 kilometers from Chennai, less than 1 hour drive. And we will have about 25 lakh square feet of campus, which is fully residential with 12 blocks for academics and labs and research and incubation center, innovation center. And in addition to that, we have faculty residences, we have student residences, and we have conference seminar halls, we have residential, we'll have a accommodation, a hotel for visitors and parents, we'll have a mini hospital, medical center, and we'll also have indoor, outdoor games, all of that to make sure. And of course, not to forget, we'll have a market street and a food court for students who want to have a break in the evening away from academics. So all of this is coming up in the next 7 years. We started year 1 with 2 undergrad programs, and each of these programs are going to be added in the next few years, as you can see. So in order to engage ourselves with the students, the present batch, 2021 graduating class, we wanted to engage ourselves with the successive batches of students. We tied up in a partnership with Hindu to make sure that we reach out to the students and parents to bring them to the Sai University ecosystem to understand what we are offering and to be able to see if they would fit in, they would like to apply, they would like to study in Sai University ecosystem. And so that we also wanted to make sure that we get the best of minds, best of talented people to come to Sai University. And that is why this quiz program was designed. And I thank the Hindu team for designing the program well and taking it all over the country. And I thank the quiz master for conducting it so well. And I thank all of you, not only the people who are present, 15 people today, but thousands of people started from round 1 to participate in this. So I'm very happy to say that this is a proud moment for us. This is the first year of Sai University National Quiz Contest in association with Hindu. And we intend to run this program every year on a continuous basis to make sure we have a continued engagement with the student and the schools. And of course, the Hindu. So that's it from me now. And at the end, I think we will have the announcement of awards and the winners. So I would like to only say that all of you participants, you've done a great job. Keep it up, do well. You'll become enormously famous in your lifetime. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for setting this knowledge platform and encouraging these intellectual students. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Jamshed Barucha, who is the founding Vice Chancellor of Sai University. I just want to brief about him before he takes over the mic. Dr. Jamshed Barucha, the founding Vice Chancellor of Sai University, is the President Emeritus of Cooper Union, New York. His previous positions include Provost and Senior Vice President, Tufts University, Dean of the School of Arts and Science, Dartmouth College, Fellow, Center for Advanced Study in the Behavioral Sciences, Stanford University, and Visiting Scholar at Harvard University, Stanford University, and Carnegie Mellon University. His previous position, he has done extensive research in cognitive psychology and neuroscience, focusing on the cognitive and neural basis of the perception of music. He was editor of the interdisciplinary journal Music Perception. Dr. Barucha is a Pride of America honoree accorded by the Carnegie Corporation of New York. He is a recipient of the Distinguished Achievement Award by alumni and alumni of Vassar College and the Huntington Teaching Award by Dartmouth College. He completed his PhD in psychology at Harvard University. He is also an alumnus of Yale University, Vassar College, and the Trinity College of London. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. All of the honor should go to our students today. I'm very proud of them. Thank you, Mr. Tyagarajan. Thank you, Mr. Sridhar. Thank you to the Hindu. And thank you to Mr. Ramani for convincing me to move back from the US after 40 years there to join him in this majestic project, Sai University, to try to bring the best ideas from abroad and from India to our tremendously talented youth in India a chance to build a nation that is really among the finest. Obviously, it's the biggest democracy, but also a leader in the future, and to make India an economically vibrant and culturally vibrant democracy for a long time. We like to say that, in the past, elders have told the children what to do, what not to do. This is what the future is going to be like. Listen to me. But that whole world has changed. The world is changing so fast, so fast. The generation of the students who were in this quiz contest, what the knowledge they acquire in college and the skills they acquire in specific subjects are likely to be obsolete before they reach the peak of their career. So at Sai University, we focus on fundamental cognitive skills, thinking critically, having the confidence to solve new problems, not just the textbook problems that come onto board examinations and so on. In life, in the workforce, you never get a textbook problem, right? Startup companies are never based on some textbook formula. So the real success in the future, and this is addressed to our students, is going to come from building the skills and the confidence to face completely new, very messy problems that will require interdisciplinary solutions in the world, and all the big opportunities for innovation are likely to come from points in different subjects come into contact. Our Chancellor mentioned digital music. That's a contact point between computer science and music. All of these connections are giving rise to innovations. Why, before Apple, nobody else thought to digitize music and distribute it in that way is a testament to Apple's innovation, and we want to create students who think that way, come up with ideas who've never been come up before. I really wanted to congratulate the contestants today. Sohan, obviously a runaway winner, Navya, Meenakshi, but also all of the contestants, everyone who entered. I want to congratulate even the people who came in last, because what you have done is you put yourself out there. You have engaged. Instead of just sitting at home and watching TV or playing video games, you have engaged. You have participated. And that's the sign of a leader. That's the sign of an engaged citizen, somebody who's going to make a difference in the world. So thank you very much, and all the very best to the students involved in the quiz contest. If you have any interest in Sai University, you'll know where to reach us. It's a completely new model for India, but it's based on fundamental principles of cognitive neuroscience, principles of how the brain works. We have so many young brains in this country, with the largest youth population in the world. And many of them were on display in this quiz competition. So we're designing a university to bring out the best of the talent of our youth and let them shine rather than forcing them into some kind of stifling curriculum. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for providing a lot of insights on the set of skills required for this current generation people. Thank you very much. Now I would like to invite our Vice President, Sales and Distribution of the Hindu Group, Mr. Sridhar Nala, to just share how the Hindu in school connects with the children and students. He is the motivation factor behind us. Welcome, sir. We like to hear from you.
Thanks, Tiago. I think the problem in coming in between the winners getting their prize And after speaking after such eloquent speakers, have okay. So, and speaking after such eminent personalities is a real challenge. First of all, it's my privilege to share the screen with Mr. Ramni and Mr. Barucha. Thank you so much for partnering with us. And I think the noble thought that you have somewhere matches with what we wanted to do when we started the Hindu in School. Hindu in School, the reason behind that is to kind of build the readers of tomorrow and give them as much knowledge as possible through our medium. Of course, the pandemic has changed the way people consume news and consume media, so to say. But I guess this portion of our population always got engaged digitally with us, and Tyagu, Mani, Varsha, and the entire team who's actually putting together a way of engagement. I think the Hindu in School Weekender runs on principles of educate, engage, and enlighten. I think those are the three principles with which to run, and pandemic has actually expedited the way we connect virtually with a lot of children. And I think today's when you watch the children today, they're scarily intelligent, if I can use that word. I think Mr. Ramni was very candid when he said he's got 20. I came in during the last 4 questions. And I think the opportunities of grabbing knowledge that they have is immense. I think, and they're using it properly. Each of the 1,000 people I must congratulate for what they did. I'm not counting on the winners here. I think the sheer participation, as Mr. Barucha mentioned, I think their choice that they've made between entertainment and education is a real show of quality of their leadership. And I'm sure the world is really welcoming them with open arms, whoever is willing to, kind of experiment with their own cognitive capabilities. I'm glad that Mr. Ramni and you have thought about creating such a platform for people who can explore. I mean, these are dreams for us, right? Think of computers and music. Think of computers and commerce. I think these are things that you would have at one point thought of in your room, saying, I would have had that opportunity. That you're making reality. I'm sure this will definitely become one of the monumental institutions for the country. I'm sure with your able leadership, we'll get there. Coming back to what we do with the children, I think great work happened during the last 2 years. Of course, from the time that we launched the Weekender, the idea was to keep the children engaged during the summers. I think that's where most of the children have time. And if you go through the product, it is all about DIY. This is where I said there are commonalities. If you read the product, it is all about develop yourself, your cognitive capabilities, do quizzes, do it yourself kits, do science. Most of it is self-learning and give an opportunity for children to express themselves in the way that they want to express. I think that's where we have, I think over the last 5 years, millions of children participated in many of our contests. And I think that's one of the extraordinary achievements that this product has done. And I remember when we started about 4 years back, when the first thing was handwriting was a big challenge, right? People were not used to writing from moving to pads and mobiles and all that. We've kind of celebrated our first handwriting competition. I remember close to 1 million people have written. I think those are some of the accomplishments that the brand has behind. And thank you, Mr. Ramni, for stating that this is not going to be the first of its kind. I think any association has to be on a continual basis. We will make it the most aspirational quiz. I think there are other quizzes that we run, just the formats are more on ground. There is an annual quiz that we run every year, which is running into the 19th year, and we never leave a year. And we created one more opportunity with this quiz. And as some of the students mentioned, I think post-college, the limited opportunities, and still, even despite the pandemic, so many people participated. And with your support, I think we've been able to create this. And again, congratulations to Sohan, Meenakshi, Navya, who's won this. And also congratulations to all those 997 students who participated. from across the countries, and as I hear some abroad as well. So all the best for all of you. So I promised, as I promised, I won't stay between you and your prizes. We will get more opportunities to interact. All the very best and do well in life. I'm sure all of you will be successful. Thank you, Mr. Ramni, once again. Thank you, Mr. Barucha. It's a great honor to share the screen with you. All the very best for all your endeavors. Thank you, Tagu, for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now let us move on to the eagerly awaited part of this function, because it's already late. So it is a privilege for me to announce all the names in this forum, whoever participated in this finale. Adarsh, Anjali, Rabia, Rohan, Sudhir, Stebin, Anish, Akash, Gagan, Sri Charan, Ashwin, Sudhakar, Navya Prakash, Meenakshi, and Sohan. Congratulations to all. As Mr. Sridhar mentioned, you people are in this virtual platform. There are another 971 people who are out of this virtual platform. So congratulations to all. So this is the time for us to announce what is it for these people. The third prize goes to Navia Prakash, which is already declared. Congratulations, Navya. She will get a smartphone, a trophy, and a medal certificate. 50% of the scholarship from Sai University if she joins Sai University. So congrats, Navya. Avinash, could you please mute? Thanks. Yeah. Sorry. Congrats, Navya. The runner for this Sai University National Quiz first edition is Meenakshi from Calicut. Congratulations, Meenakshi, who scored 80 points. She will also get a smartphone, trophy, certificate, and 50% scholarship from Sai University. And being in front before others is always special. Yes, first is always special, and coming first in the first edition of the quiz competition is always special. Very, very special. So congrats, Sohan, of being the champion of Sai University National Quiz 2021, who scored 130 marks, almost wiped out the entire thing. So he's being crowned the champion of Sai University National Quiz 2021. And Sohan, you will get a tab, trophy, certificate, and 75% scholarship if you join Sai University. So congratulations once again to all the winners. And this is the time for us to conclude the event. So thank you all. Thank you all on behalf of the Hindu Group of Publication. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome, sir. Please.
Thank you. I think the today's round alone is not the indicator of the past performance. I did. Everybody has a good day and a bad day. So as an appreciation from the Sai University for the people who have contested several rounds from come to this final round of 15 from a participant base of 1,000, you'd like to also offer, while we offered 75% to the first prize winners, Sohan, second prize of 60% and third prize of 50% scholarship, all the remaining 12 people today's final round, if they decide to join Sai University, we'll offer them a 25% scholarship. I'm glad to announce it, and I would like you to inform all of them in any formal way which you can. And if anyone wants to contact us, please do look at website saiuniversity.edu.in, and you can reach us through the website or through mails. We'll be too happy to help you.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, John.
Sure, sir. The message will be communicated to all the finalists, sir.
Thank you.
So thank you all, and all these rewards and trophies and the tab, smartphone will reach you the winners in another 15 days time, possibly before October 2nd week. So being a virtual one, so please wait for another 2-week period.
Tiago, one thing is, if they want to hold the scholarship, they should put in an application at admissions at saiuniversity.edu.in, or they should go to the website and apply online at saiuniversity.edu.in.
Sure, sir. We'll guide them.
And they will get the scholarship that we already announced for the day.
We'll guide them, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, on behalf of the Indo Group, I would like to thank Mr. K.V. Ramani and Dr. Barucha for being with us despite their busy schedule. And most of all, it is providing this opportunity for hosting this quiz competition with us in the Association of Hindu in School. Thank you, sirs. I also place on record the efforts taken by our content partners, Exquisite, Mr. Aravind, for hosting a wonderful show, a seamless show in this virtual evening. Thanks, Aravind.
Thank you, sir.
And Avinash. Thank you very much. So we believe success of any initiative is based on the results. Yes, here the participation level shows that more than 1,000 students who have participated in the prelims. Thanks to all these young champs who are passionate and waiting for an opportunity to nurture their skills, which are commendable. Thanks to all the students who have participated in this competition. And without the influence of the school teachers, the principal, the school authorities and the parents, this is not possible actually, because these students are out of the school. So we know the efforts taken by the school authorities to get this crowd. So thank you very much who are not in this part of this evening. However, we'll be sending a nice letter to all the teachers and principals thanking them. Thanks a ton to my colleagues. They are not here. Spread across India, the efforts taken by our Hindu team is commendable because approaching the students in a short span of 20-25 days. So thanks to all the Hindu colleagues, and but last but not least, Ms. Gayatri of Sai University. We have troubled her a lot. During 9:30 p.m., we used to call her, disturb her, and thanks to Ms. Gayatri. So thank you all. So we'll meet you in the next event. If there is a start, there should be a stop. But our stop is only temporary, and definitely we'll come out to the second edition of the Sai University National Quiz Competition shortly. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thanks, Tiago.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you. Shall we end the session, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I request Shravan from Exquisite to formally close the session. Shravan? I think some recording things. Close. Close.